truth and sincere.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Brittany, and we are back with another video. As you can tell by the title of the video, this is our 24-week pregnancy update. When you all are actually watching this, I may be a little bit, well, I was 24 weeks like 4 days ago. So when you all are watching this, it might be more like 25 weeks. But nonetheless, we are officially in our 6th month of pregnancy, and I just wanted to come back and give you all an update. So if you all are new here or first video, my name is Brittany. I currently have 3 other children, which there are pictures behind me when they were babies. My oldest is at the top, and then I have twins here underneath. All of those are boys, and then I am currently carrying my baby girl, my 4th and more than likely my final baby. So yes, we are a family of now about to be 6. I know you're about to see this channel title called Marshall's Party of 5, and we are growing, and I will be changing the name once baby girl arrives, and we will be the Marshall's Party of 6. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like, I feel like the past 5 years, my twins will be 5 next month. So I feel like in these past 5 years, I built the brand Marshall's Party of 5, and having to change it is already like crazy. Like, okay, we're Marshall's Party of 6. Like, that's crazy to even think about, but that's the reality of it. And yeah, I'm super excited to not only be having a girl, but like just a grown-up family. And you know, it's just change can always be something good, and in this case it is something good. So we are starting to get excited about our baby girl coming within the next 3 months. Like, the time is crazy. So right now, what's going on in life? First, with baby, we did go to our 24-week appointment on 4 days ago, like I said, and we had an anatomy scan, and it went really well. I had one at 20 weeks pregnant as well, but she was not positioned correctly for them to be able to get all the shots that they needed. I think they still needed to look at the heart and a couple more things that they weren't able to get at the last appointment. So this appointment, she was still not really positioned properly, but she has grown. So they were able to like turn me. I was able to turn on my side, and she was able to get a good image of her from the side. She was able to get the ultrasound to detect, to see her heart from the side, and we got a lot of pretty profile pictures of her. I'm like a proud mom. Like, you know, people just keep pictures of their kids with them. Like, I have pictures. I just got my baby girl with me, you know. I also confirmed, because last time I couldn't actually see the genital areas. I did get my blood work done at what, 12 or 16 weeks. Pretty early on, I got my blood work done to tell me the gender. And if you all have been keeping up, then you know we found out it's a girl via blood work. But like at the 20-week appointment, they were going to try to confirm it being a girl, and then, but they couldn't really catch it. And so this time, you can't really I personally couldn't tell what I was looking at. I know with boys, you can kind of tell more when you see something, but this was my confirmation picture that it is a girl. And then as you can see, her head there, another image. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. And this one, I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here, but yeah. So we got some new shots of her, which I'm super excited about. I know with my previous pregnancies, I was getting more ultrasounds done. I mean, granted, I have had more than a lot of people get done, even with this pregnancy. But my other 2 pregnancies were, well, the last one was for twins, so I had to go to see a specialist for them. And then even with my son, I don't know why I had to see a specialist necessarily. I don't remember the reason why I had to see a specialist with my oldest son, but I did. So I was getting, even when I didn't get an ultrasound at my regular checkup, I was always getting ultrasounds at my specialist appointments, which were immediately after my regular appointments. So I was getting a lot of ultrasounds. So this time I don't get to see baby girl as much, but I am happy the past 2 appointments I did get to see her. but I know I'm gonna see her less in the next coming appointments, which is fine as long as I can hear her heartbeat and make sure everything else is good. So yeah, they were able to get those shots of her. They say that she is a little bit bigger. She's in the 69th percentile as far as her weight, which is good. It's a good thing for me because I will be delivering my baby earlier than 40 weeks. Since I've had 2 prior C-sections, this baby will be born via C-section as well, and they already have me scheduled for 39 weeks to deliver her. So that's one of my goals. I want to get her fattened up. I want all her body. I want everything. I want her to be, I don't want her to be super tiny, knowing that I'm going to be delivering her early, because she's not going to get that extra week of, you know, building and putting on extra fat. So my goal is, like, so she is measuring up a week ahead. She is closer to 2 pounds. She's at like 1 pound 10 ounces right now. So I'm like, oh my gosh, my little baby. But I know that has something to do with me because, baby, I'll be eating, okay? Like, this pregnancy, my 2 main things is, like, that I'm really into is eating and sleeping. Eating and sleeping are my, like, hobbies. They're my hobbies, okay? I feel like I'm growing very good. I'll show y'all my belly at the end, but I feel like I'm growing really well. I know a lot of people have had concerns, and I have too. I did speak with the doctor at my 24-week appointment, because before this appointment, I've really only been seeing like nurses and stuff. And so when I scheduled my 24-week appointment, I requested that I could actually get a doctor, and I did ask her about if you all know, I did have a previous surgery after I had my twins. I had where I developed a hernia, and so I got the hernia repaired, or not. Really had a really bad recovery. I had a large incision in my stomach, down my stomach, and it scarred really badly. And yeah, so I was always worried, even like before even getting pregnant. I was like, how would it be carrying another baby? And so, like I said, I can show you all now. Like, you see, it's a little flatter. You see how it goes right here, and it's flat right here. This is where the scar is. So I did ask her about it, and she said it has already stretched clearly. Like, my stomach has grown already since before being pregnant, so it has stretched. She don't know if it's going to continue to stretch, and it may get uncomfortable for me, and it may feel like it's pulling at times, but she can tell me to continue to like moisturize it, put my oils on, which I'm using bio oil. So she told me to continue to do that, and hopefully it'll help with the elasticity of my skin. But worst case, the baby's gonna find somewhere to grow. So she was like, even like my baby is already, like, you know, I don't have to say girls you carry high and boys you carry low. With this baby, I am carrying low, and I feel like it's because she doesn't have much wiggle room up there. And like I said, I'm about to hit my 3rd trimester soon, and so I'm just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, you know. So I'm going to see. I'm kind of worried about it, and like just being uncomfortable with the with the growth of my baby. But I feel like I'll be okay. The doctor, she feels like I'll be okay, so we're just gonna be kind of playing it by ear, kind of just seeing if it's gonna be okay. So hopefully, fingers crossed, she finds space and she's comfortable and I'm comfortable throughout the rest of this pregnancy. So I've already mentioned my craving. Well, no, my cravings right now is definitely, I think this whole pregnancy I've kind of been craving spicy foods, seafood. And when I say seafood, a lot of people have asked me about seafood, but it is safe to eat seafood. A lot of people, remember, are pescatarians. So what do y'all think they eat when they are pregnant? You think they, I don't know. But it is safe to eat seafood. Not all of it. Try not to get things that's high in mercury, or don't eat food that are high in mercury. But I'm liking stuff like crab legs, shrimp, things of that sort. Those are perfectly fine to eat during pregnancy. So that's what I crave. And like I said, a lot of spicy foods. What else is going on? Y'all, I thought I had this stuff figured out. I'm like, okay, what did I gotta tell them? As far as my body goes, right now, I feel like I'm still growing well. I have gained. I remember before I got pregnant, I was on Ozempic, and well, I was on it. I only did a short little trial of it, but I know I did it for about 3 weeks, and I had got down to about 145, which was my target weight goal. And when I just went to the doctor this past week, I'm at about 160. So I have gained about 15 pounds, which I'm okay with that weight gain. Hopefully we can, you know, I eat a lot, but I'm not carrying my weight crazy. Like, I'm really all belly. Like, I'm gonna show up. I'm standing up and show you all me at the end of this video, but I'm pretty much all baby, so I'm not even really worried about that. Like I said, I'm trying to get my baby big. I'm trying to get my baby. I don't have to push her out. I know I'm not pushing the baby out. I know she's gonna be coming out via C-section, so I'm not worried about ripping or anything like that. Yeah. And I want her, like I said, I want to thicken her up because I know she's not going to get that whole 40-week experience. She's coming out early, so I want to make sure I'm trying to deliver at least a 6 to 7 pound baby. So that's my goal. That's my goal. So I'm going to feed her. If she's hungry, if we're hungry, we're going to eat, okay? If you keep up with the videos, I have already bought maternity clothes. So I did a whole maternity haul, which came out like last week. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you check that out. I ordered maternity clothes, and I feel like it should carry me. Everything fits. I have on a maternity dress right now. I feel like everything is like great, and it's gonna carry me throughout the rest of this pregnancy. What else, y'all? I'm trying to think. Baby was very healthy when we checked on her at the ultrasound. She's doing good. Mommy's doing good. I'm not having any health issues with me. Uncomfortable, like the only thing that's uncomfortable a little bit, I am going to have like my little bit of pelvic pains, which is normal, and which I felt those a lot earlier with the twins because I had 2 babies that I was carrying. So I'm kind of like, okay, this is not, I'm kind of being thankful for it now, that it's not as bad, because I felt this like 3 months ago with the twins. Like, I felt this so early on with the twins. So now it's like, it's not even that bad. It's not as much pressure, but I am starting to feel it. I am starting to roll over out the bed a little bit slower. A little bit slower. Also forgot to mention that my boobs are super tender. Oh my gosh. She is very active. I'm loving that. That's my favorite part about being pregnant, to be honest. It's like just feeling the kicks. Like, at first it was flutters. Like, I don't know if I gave you my last update, but it was like little flutters here and there. Now it's full thrown. Like, I feel her. And people looking at me can feel her. Like, if my kids or my husband is looking at my belly or they touch my belly, they can feel her. They can see her moving. So I love seeing that. I'm like been recording like her when I see her move and do her little kicks. She reacts to my voice. She reacts to music. When her brothers are doing crazy stuff, she reacts to them, which I've noticed. I picked up on. So she reacts to certain music. I'm like, okay, this is my girl. Like, she's a busybody, okay? She's a busybody. She's up probably most of the day. I'm not saying most of the day, but I feel her a lot. Like, I feel her moving like quite often. She have a moment, of course, when she's sleeping and just chilling, but I do feel her a lot throughout the day and the night. Right now, I think I'm at the point, because I do feel her so much. You know, I think for a lot of pregnant people and for their spouses as well, they kind of start, like, of course, me and my husband are married, so of course we are having intercourse and stuff, and I feel like I'm kind of at the point where I think about it, like even like last night or whatever, and we were about to do it. I wanted to kind of wait to see if she's gonna go to sleep, because I felt her like moving. She was just moving around and stuff, and I was like, I'm trying to wait her out. I'm trying to like I want her to go to sleep because I'm like, I feel like she's gonna feel it. But I've looked it up plenty of times. I looked it up with all my pregnancies, and I looked it up. I still looked it up. This is still in my search history from last night. I'm like, can a baby feel when you're having sex? And it's like, they say they can't, but I just don't understand how she can't. Like, how can't they? So that's one of my concerns. It's like, because I feel her so much, I just like, oh my gosh. Can she feel this? I'm sorry, baby. Like, I just feel like she knows what's going on. Sex, though. Sex is something that's still happening. Like I said, the positions are limited. I'm grown. I'm a married woman, so I feel like I can talk about sex on my channel. I don't care if you think it's TMI, skip this part. But we definitely are still doing it. So for me, the most comfortable positions right now, it's kind of still like, okay, so the most comfortable for sure is on the side. That's like my husband goes to, because I feel like he feels like it's less pressure. Like, I feel like he feels like that's the safest. I feel like, you know, us like spooning basically, I feel like he feels like that's the safest position, where he's not hurting me or anything, and it's just like more intimate and like, you know, less like, you know. He feel like that's more like more, I understand what y'all understand. But from the back, it's still very much a thing. I think we both just kind of get worried, or he might get worried when you know, when it's getting intense and you start falling on your stomach, like the knees start slipping. So yeah, that part, then he try to get me back up. Like, let me get back up. Let me get back in position. And then my favorite, which would have been my favorite, was missionary. But I still love that position feels like, but what I've noticed when my legs are up, if it's a lot going on at that time, I get out of breath quick. It's like, I don't know, it feel like my legs being up or something is stopping my breathing. Like, I feel like I can't breathe well or something when my legs is up in that position, or if it's straight up or kind of like bent, I just feel like I can't breathe for real. So he was like, you okay? So I feel like he checks on me more in that position, but it feels very good. Like I said, it could be TMI or not. Like I said, I'm a married woman and whatever. But you're definitely a lot more moist, and like pregnant sex is, yeah. And yeah, y'all. And of course I can still ride as well. So, you know, like the positions, they're a little bit more limited. We're not doing all type of crazy stuff no more. But baby, it can still happen, okay? It still happens. So hopefully I continue to be healthy and everything, so that can continue to be a thing. Other than that, y'all, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that, like, I'm not really uncomfortable. My feet, depending on what I eat, like right now they're not swollen, but my feet, so I feel like I can still pretty much wear shoes. I'm sorry, y'all, my phone is going off. But some shoes are like, they be a little tighter on my feet, like some sneakers that were pretty much already kind of tight, like not super comfortable sneakers. I try to avoid those because they just feel like super snug now and they kind of start hurting. So I try to avoid those. But I do have some sneakers that are more flexible, more stretchy, have more width in them. And right now I've still been able to wear sandals. So I have a black pair that's really comfortable. As far as like they're made for wide feet, and a pair of brown ones. So I kind of like really are kind of between like 2 or 3 pair of sandals that I wear. And just like hopefully they go with whatever I got on, either black or brown, that can wear them with either outfit. But I did buy a couple more clothes, like shoes, if you have my maternity haul, which I haven't really got into yet because I haven't really got into my boots and stuff yet. And I got like 2 pair of UGG slippers. I got a pair of black ones and a pair of gray ones that I have pulled out. So I have I've been wearing those when I just want to like run a quick errand, just throw my little slides or whatever. I can throw on my Ugg slippers and they've been pretty comfortable. Anything else, y'all? I'm trying to think. Names. So that is big right now. That's a big thing of mine right now, which I am trying to figure out, you guys. So I do want to ask you all for suggestions, name suggestions. Initially my husband was going to, well, I'm not gonna say he was going to, but he has named all of the boys. And so I was kind of waiting on him to, you know, I was like kind of waiting on him to name her. And he told me recently that he was going to let me name her. So it's like, he's like, well, just ask you guys for suggestions. So I know you all have already been suggesting, and I told you I was going to wait on a specific video. This is the video, you guys. Please drop your suggestions down below. Like whatever name you've heard of and you think will fit with my other children's names, or just a pretty name, let me know, because I'm looking for first and middle names. So even if it's not something on the same line as my kid's first name, I might use it for a middle name. And just a reminder, if you don't know my other kids' names, we have Wealth Nasir, Truth Zaire, and Sincere Emil. So Wealth, Truth, and Sincere. Those are their first names. And then Zaire, well, Nasir, Zaire, and Emil are the middle names. So yeah, if I have like personally, I have like 2 names that I like, but I'm not necessarily sold on them yet. I want to keep saying it, but I am ready to talk to my baby by name. So I'm ready to start getting stuff made. I'm ready to start working on her nursery. Like that's gonna all start happening very soon. So and I want to get like the custom little name sign in a cute script over her crib, like in like one of those wooden signs or whatnot, over her crib in her room. So I need to kind of get her name together. And yeah, y'all, I think that's pretty much where we're at right now. Names, very important. We need baby girl a name. We need a name for our girl. So right here, right now, go ahead and drop those names down below. I know you, like I said, y'all been suggesting them in other videos, but yeah, I'm not gonna go back through all those other videos and look. Some people have sent me stuff to Instagram and whatnot, and I probably, if I liked it, I did put it in my notes. I do have already a list of names already in my notes, but I'm ready to really lock in and find a name for my baby girl. So yeah, that is the assignment for today. Also, you guys, I do have a P.O. box if you all want to get baby girl something. It should be in my description box below. I'll double check. But whatever it was before, it's the same one. I got the same P.O. box that I had before. So you could address it to Brittany Marshall, Marshall's Party of 5, Marshall's Party of 6, baby girl, whatever. Just make sure you put our P.O. box in our which is, let me just see if it's in my description box, y'all. Let me see. Let me go to YouTube Studio and check my description box to see. Okay, yes, my description box. In my description box, I said I have a P.O. box down here. P.O. Box 162086, Atlanta, Georgia 30321. Like I said, address it to me, Brittany Marshall, the Marshalls, whatever you want to address it to. I also have a registry. By the time you're watching this, my Amazon registry should be completely complete. You can look at the registry by my name, which is Brittany Marshall. I think it might be Brittany and Fortune Marshall on there. My husband's name is Fortune, so when you see Brittany and Fortune Marshall, and the due date would be December 26th. So that'll be the day. I think when you look at an Amazon registry, it shows you like the date. So Brittany, my name is spelled Brittany. Marshall, Marshall, and Fortune, Fortune, Marshall. The date 12/26/24. But I will link it down below in this video here, and I'll probably try to have it added to my description box permanently for the rest of this pregnancy, so that you all can go there. I think I have it set up where if you find anything else that's not on my registry, you can still get it sent to the address. My address will not be listed, but I think you can still get it where you can send it to me. I think I made that an option. I gotta look and make sure, because you know, you might find something else on Amazon that you might want to gift. But if there's something else that's not on my registry, and from a different store and not from Amazon, definitely send it to my P.O. box. I'll be checking it. I check my P.O. box weekly. So yeah, I try to go up there once a week, check my P.O. box to see if you all sent her anything or sent us anything. And yeah, I think that is it, y'all. I'm starting fresh. Yes, I got 3 other kids, but they are all boys, and my youngest are 5. Well, they're about to be 5. By the time she's born, they'll be 5. So I literally have nothing. Nothing. I don't have anything. So a baby shower is essential. I'll be doing a virtual baby shower, and I'll be doing a, you know, family and friends baby shower as well. So I may or may not. I probably won't. If there's something for my P.O. box, I'll probably put it to the side, and once I get the date for my virtual baby shower, I will open those things via live or via video, however we decide to do the virtual baby shower. So if you do send something, don't, you know, get mad. Let me know, or I'll let you know that I'll let y'all know that I picked up some packages today. But don't get alarmed or anything if you don't see me actually open it right after you send it, because I'll probably be saving it for the virtual baby shower. Just put that out there as well. I want to be like, she didn't even open my gift, because I'm gonna open everything. I promise. I'm gonna acknowledge everybody. Please put a note with it so I can know who it's from, and I can know who to properly thank. And yeah. But your girl is tired. As y'all can hear, I'm running out of breath. So we're gonna wrap this video up. I have on a dress, so I can't show you all my bare stomach right now, but I can show you all me. We are, like I said, currently 24 weeks right here. Probably more like 25 when you all are watching. This is the front view, which is looking kind of big. But this right here is our side view. This is the side view of the bump. Like I said, I'm pretty much all baby. Let me try to step back. Scoot y'all back so y'all can see more of me. But I'm pretty much all belly. And like, this is the flat part that I was telling you all about. So my stomach is a little awkwardly shaped, I think. But it's okay, because I know my baby is still growing healthy. She's still growing in there. But it's just not that nice, full roundness that you see on most pregnant women. So there we are, you guys. That is me. So yeah, y'all, that is all. If y'all have any questions, concerns, anything, definitely leave it down below in the comment section, and I will try my best to answer it. I'm going to be going through these comments for sure, because I want you all's name suggestions, okay? So definitely leave those down below. I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I think I can save anything else I might need to say for 28 weeks. I think I can save everything else for that. So that is all, you guys. It's been long enough. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye. Love y'all.